The capacity in the County Assembly will be vital as county speakers prepare to kickstart their mandate in a few days' time. A 3-day induction training being held in Mombasa will also include engagements with Commission and independent offices, among them the Controller of Budget, Commission on Revenue Allocation and Salaries and Remuneration Commission also give an oversight mandate of how these assemblies will execute their mandate.
Execute these very vital constitutional responsibilities, the Senate and indeed Parliament has in place a team of dynamic and competent professionals and experts on legislative, governance and other relevant fields, all primed to assist all stakeholders to navigate and nurture devolution. Mounting challenges for economies globally means that governments, ours included, are finding themselves training to meet the obligations as needs of the populations and other financial commitments such as international loans, so are far outstripping inflows from domestic revenue streams.
Speaking during the official opening of the county speakers' induction, Senate Speaker Amason Kingi, while noting milestones achieved by the devolved units, said more effort is needed from the executive and legislative arms.
It is my firm conviction that as the legislative arm of county governments, it is the duty of county assemblies under your stewardship to respond in kind and domesticate legislation that support interventions acutely desired in this regard.
Retooling and making devolved units more financially independent to end over-reliance on the exchequer remains some of the biggest challenges facing county governments 9 years after the implementation of devolution.
In some of the counties, for example, the pending bills before the county assemblies are more than the laws that have been passed. That means that there is need to fast-track the enactment, full enactment of all these pending legislations at the county assemblies. There is also an element of illegal collection of revenue in most counties, which is done using the finance bill as opposed to what the law envisages. That means that there is need to look at these legislations in an holistic manner.
County governments are looking forward for being more financially independent owing to perennial delays in the disbursement of funds to county assemblies. The Senate has been asked to consider amending the Public Finance Management Act.
That means that there is need to fast-track the enactment, full enactment of all these pending legislations at the county assemblies. There is also an element of illegal collection of revenue in most counties, which is done using the finance bill as opposed to what the law envisages. That means that there is need to look at these legislations in an holistic manner.
It will be a three-day workshop touching on the leadership of the county assemblies, legislation.
Senate Speaker Amason Kingi said both the executive and legislative arms of the county government need to coexist for devolution to succeed. Kind Stefano, Ebru TV.